Hello guys, welcome to next video of this playlist Python for Beginners. Currently in this playlist we are exploring data science basics. So let's continue the journey of exploration by moving to our destination folder. So this is our destination folder as you can see. Now let's open this folder in Jupyter Notebook so that we can continue the exploration of Titanic Dataset. As you can see, the Jupyter Notebook has opened this folder and we have also opened the Titanic Jupyter Notebook as you can see. Now let's continue the exploration journey. So first was data exploration, in which we simply installed pandas package and just imported it, then load the train.csv file, then check top 10 values. After that, check the size of dataset, then print in random 10 values. After that, we perform some data cleaning operations, then check the null values available in dataset. So we found that each Kevin and embark has some null values. Then we simply deleted or removed the null values by dropping the Kevin table. We replaced null values by mean of age and simply adding s to the null values present in embark column. So let's run this cell. After that, the output of second video was the dataset was 100% clean with no null values. After that, we did some data analysis which was train.describe, then imported C1 package. After that, we simply check the survival. So 549 died, 342 were present. Then we simply try to represent the same data using count plot, and the output was in front of you. Then we simply tried to compare survival rate based on gender. From this graphical output, we come to the point that females were given high priority, and when we do the survival rate representation based on class, then we come to the point that rich people were given higher priority. After that, we also try to represent survival rate based on the picking point. So based on that, we come to a conclusion that the most of the rich people were picked from this C column. So this is just an assumption. Let's explore today's video, which is encoding categorical column. In this video, we will try to replace the textual columns into numerical columns, because when we give our data to machine learning model, the machine learning model only understands numbers and no text. That's why it's necessary to convert the categorical value or textual data to numerical format before giving it to machine learning model. So now let's check the dataset first. So I will simply type here train, and this is our dataset, which is passenger ID, survived, P class, name, sex, age, SIP, sweep, patch, ticket, fare, and embark. Now just pause the video and look at the dataset and think that which columns should be removed and which are not required to train a model. I hope you have paused the video and think about it, and also return your response in comment section. Now, according to me, the passenger ID class has no value because the survival of the passenger will not depend on this passenger column. So we can simply remove this passenger ID column. Then survival is important, which is output. Then P class. So we saw the output that based on the richness, the survival chances were high. So it's important. Then name. Based on name, we can predict that the person will survive or die. So we can simply remove this column. Then sex. So we also saw that the females were given high priority. So this column is also very important. But this column is in categorical format. So we have to convert this in numerical format. I will show you that how we can convert it. After that, age. So based on age, the priority was also given to children, adults, and females. Then SIP, SP parts. So based on the family size of that person, the priority was given. After that, ticket. So do you think based on the ticket number, the survival of the person was decided? My answer is strictly no. So we can simply remove this column. Then fare. Thinking about this fare column, if the fare price is very high, then the chances of survival of that person is very high because he will be rich. So let's delete this column, and last is embark column. So we saw previously that embark has only three values: S, C, and I guess Q. We have to convert these values in some numerical values, because we saw that the person who were picked from this point were survived a lot based on the ratio. So our today's video target will be converting this sex and embark column to numerical dataset. So let's do that. So as you can see, the female or sex column has only two values. So we can simply replace the male with 0 and female with 1. So seeing this dataset, I am predicting that there are only two values in this sex column. So let's check that. So I will simply type. So as you can see, I have written the command train of sex of value counts. So it's giving me error and the error is no command name 6. So let's replace it by capital S and the output is in front of you. So male are 557 and female are 314. Gender or sex column has only two values. So we can simply replace this male with 0 and female with 1. Also let's check the value count of this embark once again for confirmation. I will simply type here embark. Sex has only two types and embark has three types. So we can simply replace male with 0, female with 1. Here S can be replaced with 0, C can be replaced with 1 and Q can be replaced with 2. So I will simply write it command first and then explain you the code. So I have written the command to replace the sex data and embark data. So I have written command as train.replace, which means the replace method, then passed here a dictionary. As you can see, then in dictionary I have simply passed a key as sex, and inside that sex I have passed another dictionary which is that male equal to 0. So means replace male with 0 and female with 1. In the similar way, in the next key I have written as embark, which means the column name, and the value to that embark is another dictionary which is replace S with 0, C with 1 and Q with 2. And finally I have written the command in place equal to true, which means that save the data in the train variable. Now let's run this cell. So as you can see, the cell has written with 0 errors, which means the dataset has been replaced. So let's check that. So I have written the command train.replace. Now let's check the output. So as you can see, sex is replaced with 0, 1, 1, 1 and embark is replaced with 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. So let's try another way to check the data. So we simply type train.info, which will give us the data types of each column. So as you can see, it's in 64 now. Before it was object, and this embark column is also converted to in 64. So we are successfully converting the data types of sex and embark or replace the data values by 0, 1 and 1. So in this video, we have simply taken a quick summary of our entire project and also the encoding categorical of columns by replacing the textual data of sex and embark column with 0, 1 respectively. So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, then don't forget to share to the family and friends. Also, if you face any queries or any doubts related to the entire project journey, you can simply message me on Instagram or comment section below. Also, the source code of today's video is available in video description. You can definitely check out that. Here comes the end of this video. Thanks for watching this video.